welcome to another Stardew Valley. This is our 44th Let's Play of Stardew Valley, I think. And we're starting day 22 of spring, which happens to be a Monday. I'm hoping that our dinosaur hatches soon, today or tomorrow. It's going to be clear and sunny tomorrow. Here's a tip for you adventurers out there. Don't forget your weapon's special attack. Swords can block, clubs can pound the ground, sending enemies flying, and with a dagger you can perform a super quick triple strike attack. Be safe! I have never gotten the hang of special moves while fighting. I don't know if I'm inept or if it's just hard. But there is some advice there for people who want or need it. Our parsnips are done. Our fields are slowly becoming unplowed. And I must say that one thing that does bug me about the game is you cannot prep your fields for the next season the day before. I understand why that would be harder to program. I really do. I don't need an explanation. I get it. It's easier to have the fields get funky and ugly on the morning of the new month. But I also can't stand it because I have tried prepping my fields the night before the new season, and then of course the first day of the new season everything is reset to be messy and icky, so you have to fix it. And to me, that's one of the things that kind of breaks realism, because if you were a farmer, you would prep your fields the day before planting, as opposed to, as it is, the first day of the month is always this incredibly frantic dash to prep and plant. I'm bringing that up because I'm thinking about how we can't. Normally, if I was a farmer, I would use today to prep the fields, knowing that we're going to be doing another planting in summer. But since all of our hard work would be for naught, there's really no point in fixing the fields. They're just going to be what they are. So that is what it is. Let's go visit our greenhouse. It is strawberry harvest day, which is the best possible strawberry day, obviously. So we're going to pick up our strawberries. I don't really know why I got into growing strawberries in the extremely precious greenhouse space. It's certainly not the best use of the space. The best use would be to fill the whole place up with ancient fruit or star fruit or something, not strawberries. But I like strawberries, and Maru likes strawberries. And some other people like strawberries, so it seemed like an easy thing to, oh, I'll grow strawberries. People like those. I keep forgetting to drop the rare seed while they're there, so I should probably do that at some point. But I can't, you see, because I need more fish. That's why. Definitely not because I keep forgetting. At some point, we may dig up the strawberries and put something else there. But, for right now, I like my strawberries. They're very pretty. And yes, I'm aware that the coffee bean plants are ready to be harvested. Okay, there's no birthdays today, and there's this nice, lovely rain. Oh, look at that. So, we recently leveled up in foraging, and we picked that bonus, which said that gathered items will always be the highest possibility. So from here on out, anything we pick up that's a forage item will be iridium strength, which is amazing. Okay. I don't really know how that changes the income situation, but it seems like it would be pretty high. Alright. A lot of leeks to pick up. That's nice. We are going to go down to level 45, I think it is. Maybe it's 40. We really want to encounter some dust sprites because they get cold when they die. We don't really need bat wings, so I will be just, in general, fleeing from those. You know what? We had a quest to give someone a frozen tear, and I took it and then completely forgot about it. I'm really glad the game doesn't keep record of that or hold it against you, because that would bug me. I disappointed Clint that one time, or whoever it was. Was it Clint? I don't know. Actually, maybe. Was it Willie? Did we actually go give it to him? If it was Willie, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Don't make that hyper focus on it. The only reason I'm taking the board quest at all is for the achievement for getting like 40 of them done. Otherwise, do not care. not to bother trying to find the exit. Okay, not there. There we go. I'm a little disappointed. I had hoped for dust sprites on this level. There usually are some. Instead, we seem to be getting a steady diet of slimes. It's like it knows. One reason I didn't really mind so much that this portion of the caves was taking us so long to get through, because I knew we were making a killing in coal, and whenever I come back after having completed the caverns, it never seems like there's as many dust mites hanging around. Is it just because I'm greedy? Or is it because there's fewer of them after you've cleared all the way to the bottom? I don't know. Okay, screw this. That was 47. We're gonna try 50. That looks promising. For context, one of the recipes we want to make requires 8 coal right off the bat. So 7 is really not that much. So our options are kind of grim. We can buy from Clint, which is very expensive. I think it's 300 a piece per coal. I'm not sure. It was 150 the first year, and I think the price has doubled. The other option is to start throwing trees into the tree converter. But the conversion is 10 tree branches to 1 piece of coal, which is really not very attractive to me, given just how many tree pieces of cut wood you need for all your upgrades. Like, it just... It doesn't... At no point am I like, yeah, that's a bargain. So... the only other option, really, is to just keep coming down here on a little bit of time and kill sprites as best you can. Which seems unsatisfying. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Okay. Let's go check on the quarry real quick. And the funny thing or the sad thing, depending on how you look at it, until we get far more coal than we actually have, there's not really much point in collecting iron and coal, or iron and copper, because I mean, what are you gonna, how are you gonna turn it into anything if you don't? I have no idea what I was about to say. How are you going to turn it into anything if you don't have any coal? Yeah. Alright, let's find out how much each of you guys are worth in your iridium stage, because I'm very curious about that. Cave carrot. And it really is funny when you hit that turning point, because up until then, you have had so much coal that it's like you would never think to conserve it. You just pop it in with your ore every night or every morning. Ring of Yoba. I don't remember what the Ring of Yoba does. I feel like it gives you more health. I'm not sure. So what do we got here? Oh, that I need. It's under forage. So, iridium daffodil is worth 60, and iridium horseradish is worth 100, and iridium leek is worth 120. Very nice. We're basically making 10,000 a night. I'd say 10,000 every 2 nights, so 5,000 a night. The summer dance is tomorrow. The spirits are very happy today. They're going to shower you with good fortune. Excellent. Let's go turn in some geodes. I'm sending you something from my kitchen. I hope it didn't crumble in the mail. Thank you, Evelyn, for these lovely cookies. Tomorrow we're all getting together for the flower dance. I think that our emotional position with the... Oh, I should have checked these last night. I think that our emotional position within the town is good enough that we can ask anyone to dance if we want. So that's always cool. I could kick myself. I should have divested the lightning rods of their batteries, but maybe gotten an extra gather off 1 or 2 of them, but it is what it is. And our little dinosaur is still not coming out. I'm gonna look it up. The incubator is a tool used to hatch eggs. Dinosaur eggs take 12 and a half days to incubate. Chickens and duck eggs take 6.25 days to incubate. 12.5 days. That is something. The nice thing, though, is that if we continue this trend, we will soon be able to upgrade the bar, or the barn. The other cool thing about today is that Tuesday is Geo Day at the sewer store. Huh. Didn't know that would stay overnight on the ground. You do not kick that. $250. Okay, so I mean, could be worse, but I was thinking it was 300. But it's still not cheap. Okay, he gets an amethyst. Then we run back to the bus stop. Do you like sashimi, Ken? They gave this to me in the Gotaro prison camp. I've been trying to forget about that. Whoops, sorry. There's Penny saying again that now that Mother has her job back as a bus driver, I might be able to start saving some money. Things are looking brighter. And I'm very, very happy for her, but we haven't actually done that yet. I really would have thought the logic would be relatively easy to get on that. It should just be a flag. Pam's job is kind of weird. She used to be a bus driver for between here and the Calico Desert, and which is an area that can be opened up. And the town stopped having enough funds to pay her, so they had to let her go, and she ended up having to get work at Jojo Mart. If you restore the town vault with infusions of cash, the Pam gets her job back, the bus reopens, and you can go to Calico Desert, and it's an important source of exploration and fun. Oh, we haven't opened our geos yet. But there did used to be any kind of cutscene or even acknowledgement from Pam that you had gotten her old job back, which presumably was something that she missed and may or may not have been a factor in some of her drinking issues. So, did we literally not go get that? I don't know what's wrong with me. I really don't know. I get to talking and thinking, and we didn't pick up the geode. I don't know what's wrong with me. Nice. Okay. Let's go. I don't know if we'll be able to do it quickly enough. Surely we will. It's back and forth, and that's annoying, but it's doable. I got distracted by Kent and his and Penny, and here we go. We have a cutscene. A shadow person above ground? This is outrageous. Your people were responsible for the death of my entire family. If you dwarves hadn't driven us from our ancestral home, we'd never have had to resort to violence. I'm sorry about your family. Sorry isn't going to cut it. They're fighting. And here we come down into the thick of it. Let me at him. He's despicable. Come and get it, Shrimpy. And the wizard zaps in and sets them both on fire. Silence, both of you. The elemental wars have long been finished. You have no reason to be fighting any longer. The two of you must make peace for the sake of the humans that live around you. Surely you can see that. Very well. I'll stay away from the sewer from now on. And I'm sorry about the past, dwarf. I have no personal gripe with you. Very good. I shall cast a seal of promise to finalize this agreement. Well, so that happened. Omni Geode. And let's go get it appraised from Clint. Very pretty. I think we already have it, but yeah, so we don't have anything that needs donating, but that's all right. So does anyone have any idea how many days it's been since we flung that dinosaur egg into the incubator? Because I genuinely don't. I have no idea how many days it's been. Although that does remind me, there was a couple of things that I wanted / needed to do. One, we need to sell a cloth. We need a honey for reasons. We need a poppy and an apple, which I do not think we have an apple, but we have a poppy. And that'll do for right now. Nope, there we go. Tomorrow, if it's the fair, the spring dance, we will be able to buy the girl scarecrows, which are my favorite kind of scarecrows. Alright. Let's go in here. There we go. Should get a nice coffee haul off of that. And I'm not certain whether or not to spend the rest of the day looking for coal or, yeah, let's do that. I mean, wood is important, don't get me wrong, and we should look for wood, but we really need coal. I don't remember what we need it for. Oh yeah, 8 just to make a bee house. I mean, that's a wild amount of coal. Okay. Here we go, level 40. Little dust mites, don't let me down. They aren't even here. It is... I don't know what that is. What is that? It looks familiar. It kind of looks like maybe it's at Marnie's ranch. It does. It looks like it's at Marnie's ranch. Cow and chicken and baby chicken and a rabbit and oops. And maybe it's Marnie and little Jazz when Jazz was younger? Oh wow, that was interesting. She looked really happy though, Marnie did. I really hate that, at least as far as I know, you can't fix things so she and Mayor Lewis have an open relationship. It honestly seems strange that they think everyone would care, because I can't for the life of me imagine why anyone would care. It's not like he's giving her easier rates on her taxes or anything. Nice. We can't take it to Clint today, but we can hold on to it. Come on, dudes, I've only gotten 4 coal. There we go. Oh, there's a couple more. Yes, come to me. Seven. Well, that's not really a lot. Like I said, for our beehives, we're going to need a lot more. We may end up having to just purchase them. But gosh, 8 per beehive is going to add up. What is 8 times 2? 15. 4 times 250 is 1,000. So yeah, that'd be 2,000 gold. So that would be the price of entrance for having a bunch of beehives, one of 2,000 each. Which, I mean, oh, that was very lucky. We have to go home now and save. Like, right away. I just need to look and see if there's anything else here that we could get. Okay, good level. Nice level. So, I don't know how many of you saw it, but we picked up an item which looks like kind of like a rainbow. I think that's actually, is that a particular strain of pink, blue, yellow? Is that the pansexual rainbow, pansexual queer flag? I think that it is. And we are extremely happy to have it because, first of all, we need to show it off in the museum. And second of all, it is pretty much without a doubt one of the universal loved items in the game as far as gifts to people go. Not that we will be wasting our prismatic shard on mere people. No, no. I think not. Alright. But today is the day of the spring dance. It's going to be beautiful sunny weather tomorrow. Pizza. There's a reason pizza is that's a rerun. We've seen that one. I had some extra wood lying around and thought you could use it. That is extremely nice of her, and in fact we could indeed use it. Crops are doing great. Let's go check on the animals. Hey babies. Still no dinosaur. I had thought that the dinosaurs just produce whenever they feel like it, but that was actually wrong. Apparently they produce on a 7-day schedule, It's funny how many things in Stardew Valley are scheduled that I just never noticed. I thought it was kind of randomized. I wonder if Harvest Moon primed me to think that, because in Harvest Moon there really were just random your animal loves you, here's a reminder kind of things. But it makes sense that the animals would have known and measurable periods of either making eggs or shedding fur in the case of the rabbits. So that's not really surprising. Oh. Lightning must have struck our tree and ruined our tapper, actually. Thank you so much, lightning. How irritating. We'll have to wait for it to grow up before we can replace the tapper. That's irksome. Probably we need more lightning rods. Probably they were full. I feel like I have these. I bought them and then I laid them down and went, oh, these aren't the ones I want. And probably I should pull them back out now that I say all that. One rare crow. And we'll go ahead and get the seasonal plants and put them somewhere. Our house is still very small, so it kind of feels like maybe a waste of space. I'm tired. Have you tried the stuffed jelly yet? I wish Pierre would spend more time with his family. Why can't I be the flower queen? You can, Vincent. I'm working up the courage to ask someone to dance with me. So we can either ask Kaylee to dance with us, which is what we did last year, or we could ask somebody else to dance with us. Leah and Elliot are over here. I am going to ask Shane to dance with us as a friend. This green stuff is spicy. Yes? You want to be my partner for the flower dance? Okay, I look forward to it. I feel like this is a great time to celebrate, you know, his... I'm just enjoying the scenery. Hee hee. Yes, Haley's beautiful. I feel like this is a great time to celebrate that he's been sober for a season or more, I think. So Haley's dancing with Alex, Penny with Sam, Abigail with Sebastian, Maru with Harvey, and Leo with Elliot. Emily would be sitting out because... Oh, there she is up there. Oh, she's with Clint. So since we're with Shane, Emily is sitting out with Clint over there. I guess Clint didn't didn't scrape up the courage to ask her to dance. That's a shame. I wish he would. Although I'm not sure that Emily wishes he would, and I do think it's perfectly valid if Emily doesn't want to be with him, so... Okay, so if we put the sunflowers there... Okay, those are dried sunflowers. This is a live plant, so in theory... It's a pretty plant. This is pretty too. I like this one. Oh, somebody's crying. I like the tubs of flowers, I do. Okay. Those are lovely. I'm very fond of them. I think what I'm going to do is put one of them here. And then I'm going to put the rest of them in here. And you go in here. And y'all go there. And this goes here. Who's crying? Come see mommy. Not sure what's going on there. You get to be replaced by her. And I wish, if I have a complaint, it's that we can't fill the whole yard with her. I like her just fine. So let me see here. That doesn't look quite right, and yet somehow it is. 1, 2. Alright, yeah, it's getting late, I know. So we got 1, down 1, over 1. That's where he goes. Gonna have to trust me on that. Okay. Cloth. I'm just gonna start putting those in there. I hate having to take them out to the bin every time. It's like taking out the trash. Alright, boom, sleep. Day 24 of spring. Nice little profit there. And we're gonna do day 25 real quick and hopefully not go too far over. Okay, weather report. It's gonna be beautiful and sunny tomorrow. I'd like to talk about the famous Adventurers Guild in your Pelican town. The guild leader, Marlon, has a nice rewards program for anyone brave enough to slay monsters in the local caves. Adventurers receive powerful items in exchange for slaying large quantities of monsters. There's a poster on the wall with more details. Very cool. The spirits feel neutral today. That's fine. Honestly, I'm a little irked about the loss of our tree to the lightning, but it would have been far more annoying to lose one of the fruit trees, so. Quincy loves you! We get a point for that in the grandfather game. Okay. So the fruit over here is ready for picking. Oh, as is the beets. Please let that be enough beets for the beets side quest. No, it's not. You cannot, they all have to be in a stack. So, beets, which are Silver Star, are less than worthless to me. Less than worthless. Ugh, how frustrating. but as I was saying, the fruit, which was here and took 24 days to grow, is finally bloomed. We have never shipped one of those before because we gave it to the statue in the secret forest, the one who was craving the sweetest thing. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to go over to this little shipping box here, and we're going to put a gold sweet gemberry. That's got to be worth something, right? Sweetest thing ever, and it was gold star. Extremely excited to see what that sells for. We're also going to go back inside real quick and open our spring box and toss in these beautiful no-starred jazz flowers. Gosh, those plants are just so lovely. I thought they were lovely before, but they're even lovelier in the light of day. We're gonna go down here and visit with our beautiful animals. No dinosaur egg. No dinosaur egg. No dinosaur egg. Maybe tomorrow. It's exciting, like you never know. Might be today, might be tomorrow. It's not going to be today. Well, it could be today, it could be later on today. Might be tomorrow, might be next week. I would think that it will happen before summer comes. Because I would think that we started it more than 12 days out from summer, but I'm not sure at all. I am not sure at all. Okay, we're gonna go see Gunter and drop off this prismatic shard because, to be honest, I'm very, very nervous. Those are, in my experience at least, super rare. It's funny because if you look at the game manual, it's like a prismatic shard is one of the things that everybody likes, and it's like great, but I'm never gonna give it away because I never have very many of them. They are precious. Alright, Gunther. Have this beautiful, I mean, just truly beautiful pansexual stone. Truly beautiful. Let's go hit up our ocean crab pots. carrying on these horseradishes, I could at least give them to... Humans tend to destroy things they can't understand. Boy, isn't that the truth? Okay. And let's head up back to the surface and see if there's any trees that desperately need our axe. There are. Sorry, butterflies. The first time I saw that happen, I actually gasped. There's just this beautiful explosion of butterflies from the tree you're cutting down. Amazing. So amazing. Hello, Cherry. It was nice of you to come visit me and your brother. It's funny to me how he took the big basket and you just stepped right over him and took the small basket. Yeah. Jerry is small herself, but she has very long legs. Oh, so Crisp is going to join her in the small basket. Oh, no, sorry. I misreported. He is, I don't know what he's doing. He jumped down. Where you going, Crisp? Crispy boy. Crispin. Crispy critter. Don't know. Maybe I should be chopping up more rocks out here because it seems like... Well, that's pretty. Yeah, it's sketchy. Foraging is a specialty of mine. Someday I'll teach you how to make fruit salad. It's kind of funny to me that Leah is apparently she draws, paints, and sculpts. She's like, what kind of art does she do? She's an artist. She does all of them. Which is not to say that there aren't people who do. It's funny to me. She does all of them. It's also kind of equally funny to me that Elliot has a passion for writing and moved out here to focus on his book, and he doesn't even have a genre in mind that he wishes to write for. He just wants to write, dang it. It's cute. And not really how that works. I'm just saying, if you don't even have an idea of what you want to write, then you probably aren't ready to quit your day job and move out to a beachside house to write just yet. Which is not the same as wanting to write across multiple genres, because lots of people want to write across multiple genres, and that's fine. I write across multiple genres. Nothing wrong with that at all. But it's just like he has to ask you, what genre do you think I should write in? I'm stumped. I am lost as a wiffle. As confused as a Charlie bean. Yes. Tell you what would have been realistic would be having him be indecisive about which of his projects to work on. That would have been very realistic. Like, player, I have 3 different works in progress, and I love them all. Which one should I focus on? I'm having trouble deciding. Should I write on the mystery one, the romance one, or the science fiction one? That would have been like a call out of my life. I should probably get off of this and go do some writing. We have a purple star with Demetrius. So, and I think with his wife, with Robin, yep. Let's go give some sashimi to his standoffish son. I really love this. How did you know? Could you picture someone like me living on a farm? It seems ridiculous. Well, one of us is picturing you living on a farm. What's up with that, Sebastian? Are you catching feelings? Is she catching feelings? Poor little Cherry gets these awful hard boogers that plug up her nose, and you can't let a cat's nose go plugged up. They've got to breathe. They're nose breathers. They don't, or at least according to Google, they don't really know how to breathe with their mouth. They can't do it. They're not equipped to do it properly. So if their nose is blocked up, they could die. So supposedly, if that happens, you need to get them some air quickly. So she gets these really hard boogers that try to block up her breathing, and I have to real gently kind of massage them out of her nose, and it's not pleasant because the boogers are hard, so it hurts, and she doesn't love that. But she's very patient. She's a good girl. Yes, you are. You are a good girl. She had a rough life so far. Yes, she has. Been allergic to things and got sick of things. But she's doing so good. Been a survivor. Oh. Nice. We're down to 500. Or we've had to split wood stacks again. So, a barn, which I really think is the next thing we should invest in, costs 550 wood and 25,000 monies. So I think that's what we'll shoot for next. In fact, we might, well, I don't know. It's right before summer. Nice. 4,500 for the Gold Star Sweet Gemberry. Now, normally, back before I knew better, I would put the sweet gemberries in a seed maker and make more seeds out of them, but that's apparently, it's better to buy from the cart because you're kind of losing money when you do that. So, that has been Stardew Valley. My name is Anna Mardall, and I am so grateful that you came here and listened to me ramble. I will see you in the next Let's Play. Thank you. Bye-bye.